Quilting is an age-old art that is still very much alive, and if you're a master quilter or maybe just wanting to try something new, Rae Bon Sew and Quilt Shop has something for you. And today we have some fun guests. Okay, you are super energetic today. We have Sandy and Marianne here to talk a little bit about Rae Bon. Not just quilting, we're going to be talking about sewing. You do embroidery. There's actually so many things going on. Let's just start with, if people are not familiar with Rae Bon, where you are, who you are, what do you provide?
Well, we're a full-line quilt shop, but as she said, quilting, it's just not for making quilts, it's for sewing. We're getting into some garment sewing. We sell machines. We have Baby Lock, Pfaff, and Viking machines.
A lot of times people think that if they don't quilt, they can't come to the store. You know, and we have a lot of fabrics there, and what did you say? Over
2,500 bolts.
So there's lots of choices there. So there's traditional, there's modern, there's all kinds of things.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, and then you can, like before I started working there, I was more of a project girl. And then you don't have to quilt to go to the store, so, or take a class there, so.
Right, because we have all different kinds of classes. So we said you can do everything, but we're going to tell you first, we have our beginning quilting class. So we're making a runner in this class, learning a few different techniques, but all the techniques you learn when you do this runner carry into other projects. It's basically learning to cut, sew a straight seam. So you can do that with all kinds of projects. But when you leave this class, you have a complete runner finished from start to finish. Cutting, piecing, quilting, binding. It's ready to go on your table or give us a gift, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so if you've never done any sewing, any quilting,
you can do this class.
Okay, and what if you've been quilting for years?
It's a good refresher on some techniques.
Yeah, so there's always some new things that someone else can teach you, I feel like, because like this, you know, I grew up with my grandmothers making quilts, but they have become a lot more elaborate than they used to be.
And they can be, yes.
Okay, and so quilting classes, also sewing classes.
Sewing, because we've got a lot of people that want to learn to sew. So when you buy a machine from us, we do new owners classes. So that's one kind of class, and that's at no charge when, again,
I love
when
that
you purchase a machine.
you buy it, and then you go home, and
oh, what did I do?
You don't want to have to
come
Google
back
it.
and we
That's
show you
why
how to use it.
It's important to go
step.
to a shop like this.
And it's a one-on-one class also. So it's not a big group where you don't get your questions answered. It's a one-on-one class.
Okay.
And then we do beginning sewing, so then they learn some project classes. So we've done a basic pillowcase, which is a great starter project, a little drawstring bag.
I love that.
Love that too.
And you pick your own fabrics, so you don't have to use our fabrics. The fee includes all the fabrics and everything for the class. And here's a little zipper pouch. A lot of people are afraid of zippers. Super easy with this technique to put a zipper in.
And it's all out of this book.
Right. We're going to do every project out of that book.
Yep, for the beginning
sewing.
So how many
classes? If I'm going to do a quilting class or a sewing class, it's not just a one class. I mean, how many classes are in this?
So the quilting class is a 4-session class, and we do that we do an afternoon class, we do an evening class, and then we also take that same amount of class time and we split it into 2 Saturdays. So we try to make it flexible for a variety of schedules.
Right, so it's like 3 hours each time.
Correct.
So people don't know, oh, it's only an hour. No, it's 3 hours.
Okay.
So that's good. So you can block off your afternoon or come after work. So, you know.
Where does your, like you said, she hasn't even really, she's got this much energy all the time, but you must really, you're passionate about, you're both passionate, but you know, if people haven't done this, where does your excitement and energy come from when we're talking about sewing and quilting? You must really love this.
I love it. It's so much fun because you can just do so many different things. Like you can use scraps. Like say you have like a lot of projects, because we do youth projects, and then I always do a practice one because, you know, you want to look good. So.
We like to see the mistakes too, though, sometimes.
We do, and I always tell everybody when we do the project what the mistakes were, because no, everybody doesn't want like, oh, that's perfect.
Right.
No, it's
that's not real life.
So we don't. When I teach, I also teach the youth classes. I don't ever tell them that it's perfect, because like we're gonna do this class this month. It's the M&M bag class. We're doing a zipper in there. So the kids do the zipper. I'm not doing their zipper, but it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay, because
it's their own.
It's their own. And this isn't perfect, but I'll show them where I made the mistakes. And then next month is our door hanging class. Like it's a door hanger You just put it on your door and you can stick stuff in it.
I love
Not
it.
food though, so.
I love that.
don't do
So those are kid projects. I would love this. Before we run out of time, you do a lot of other projects
We
as well.
do.
Look at this.
We
These
are
like
having a
hidden treasures.
3-day event learning sewing, quilting, and embroidery techniques. We're having a baby lock educator come. It's going to be super fun. She's got a lot of energy too. We're providing embroidery machines for you, so it's a great way to test it out. So these are 3 of the projects that we're going to be doing in this session.
Beautiful.
And it's going to be 7 projects in 3 days.
And
So-
all you have to do is we provide lunch too.
Yes.
So
love
it's
it.
just bring the buy the
snacks.
bread and snacks. So it's
Okay,
it's,
where should people, how should they get a hold of you or sign up for these classes?
So the classes, they can sign up online or they can call our shop, or better yet, come in and visit with us.
There you go.
so much fun.
So much fun. If you haven't visited Rae Bon, do it now.
That's
Ladies,
right.
Thank you for coming in. So many
Oh my
more things
gosh.
happening at the store than I even knew about.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much for having us.
Stay with us. We'll be right back here on North Dakota Today.